What's going on, y'all? This your boy Napalm. Got like a surprise vlog for the day. It's kind of been on my mind, man, a couple things. More than just like the average stuff. Like, you know, what I talked about earlier, which was like games and stuff like that. But the thing that's on my mind today is rude customers. That's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about rude customers today. Rude customers. Let's see. Now, how do you deal with a rude customer and you operate a business? Because you know, us business people, we have feelings as well. You know, feelings as well. So you know, just because we operate a business doesn't mean that we necessarily want to be stepped all on. Trumped all over, no pun intended. We don't want to be stampeded, you know, because you're not satisfied. Now, if there's something that's wrong and we can possibly help you with your dissatisfaction, if that's a word, or with whatever you're dissatisfied with, then give us a chance to satisfy you. Now, we can understand if there's like a malfunction. We can understand if something happens to you or there was something wrong with your product, you didn't receive it the way you thought you would receive it, which is very true, because I'll be upset too. Like if I went Office Max, purchased a printer, tried to print something up off my system, came out looking crazy, all blotched up, I'll be upset as well. But check this out. Now, I won't be 100% upset with Office Max. I will be upset with the product. Now, the company who made the printer, which it could be Brother, Canon, we all know how many different HP, we all know how many different printers, services are out there. You know what I'm saying? Are out there, available. Now, we have our own thing that's like all built up inside, everything that we feel. So when something goes wrong within our realm, it's not that we don't know how to deal with it, but we just want somebody to feel our pain on an immediate basis. But what we have to understand is that, I don't want to say there's a code of conduct, but there's like steps that you take to get your unjust thing to be just. You know what I'm saying? There's like steps. And we don't have those steps on our mind because we be in the moment. You know what I'm saying? We be so amped up and fired up because we just spent $1,000 on this printer, or, we just spent $2 million on this laptop or something like that. And we don't know exactly why it's so hard for us to get what we want when we want it. But it could be like a production fail. It could be like a machine fail. It's just so many different reasons why you really shouldn't even get upset. You really should just try to take it and talk to the employee who sold it to you, or call the company themselves and file a complaint. But that's why I want to separate the two. I want to separate the two because I feel like, we get I feel like we get angry before we really pay attention to the real problem. Like, we paid our money, we should get what we want, which is very true. Like, if you worked hard for your money, don't get me wrong, because I felt the same way about, my car. I put all my money into this car. I paid like what, I don't know, $3,500. I expected a good, clean running car. I mean, yeah, sure, it's a 06, 04, but I didn't expect it to have problems after problems. You know what I'm saying? I expected it to be if you keep your car up, if you, kept the car, I think it's called upkept. You keep the oil change, you keep the wheels rotated. The car shouldn't fall apart like that. It shouldn't need a new axle shaft. It shouldn't need new control arm. The rim shouldn't be, tearing up the tires. I shouldn't have to buy new rims. I shouldn't have to keep, replacing fuses. It's crazy, but like I said, I won't complain because I'm just happy to have an instant way to be mobile. It's so great. And, the buses don't go everywhere, so it's a blessing in disguise, really. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's a big blessing in disguise. So don't take this as a complaint. I'm just telling you how me as a person, would feel. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel the pain of the person who spent all their money and they want to get something that they want to get, but they don't get that. Or they spend their money and it's not what they expected. Or they spend their money and they got a defect product. I understand. But try to take it up with the, with the right source. The salesman didn't break your, he didn't break your printer. The salesman, he doesn't work at Canon. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't work at HP. He didn't build those printers. He didn't build that. He just sold it to you. So, you can kind of blame him, I guess, if you want to say he, sold you a cheap brand, or you can, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't blame him for that. Before you spend your money, you should research anyway, on, whatever you, spending on. But yeah, I want to talk about that rude customers because I ran into a rude customer myself. Now, myself, right? I'm not a Staples, right? I'm not a Best Buy. I'm not a big company, dude. I mean, I'm just UFO Networks right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular, PC / Mac / Linux agent, okay? I'm just a regular geek, just a regular agent, and I happen to have a little bit more knowledge than the average person about computers, about where to find drivers, how to install RAM. Some stuff may be relatively easy on a level 1 basis, but I have also dabbled into level 2. Level 2 such as disk jockeying hard drives, how to set up a network, how to set up an entire lab to be networked onto one, network, up under one umbrella. So, all the computers can be used under that one network. I have a little bit of experience with doing, things like that. So when you come to somebody like me, you kind of expect to have your mind open up a little bit about, what you're running, you know what I'm saying, about your system. So, and also the last thing I do is sell trash to people. Like, that's the last thing I do, is sell garbage to people. I feel like, it looks really bad on my name. It doesn't look good, because now the word of mouth is, yeah, man, this George dude, he run around selling, laptops that don't work. Yeah, this George dude, he's running around, he sold me a computer, man, so slow, man, my granddad, faster than it, whatever. I mean, whatever I do, work, laptop related, anything that I can get to, I like to keep my work pristine. And if I faulted it or failed at something, if I mess something up, please let me know and let me correct it, because I'm the first one to come and correct my wrongs, especially if I did some computer work for you. Now, I have even had this happen before. I've even had people say, yo, man, you forgot to tell me how to do such and such views over here. I'll shoot back over there, if that was a part of the agreement. I had no problem with it. Or I had some people tell me, yo, man, yeah, you gave me this, but, you didn't install, such and such software. What's up with that? No problem. Let's meet up. I can bring the software with me. I'm not a perfect human being. I will install it. Now, here's where my issue come in, right? Let's say, I'm not even going to put their name out there. I'm not going to do nothing like that. But let's say, I sell this person something, right? Now, first off, here's the scenario. I have a account on OfferUp, which it's like a trade and sell app. If you guys don't know about it, you can get on OfferUp. You can sell your stuff. You can put your car on OfferUp. You can put your TV on OfferUp. You can put your DVD player on OfferUp. You can put your girl on OfferUp. I mean, I wouldn't recommend putting your girl on OfferUp, but you can put anything on OfferUp. Now, I put this laptop on OfferUp, right? I put it on there. It's a HP. I ain't gonna get into all the specs and all that, but it's on OfferUp, and I put it on there, right? With the charger. I put it on there, and I stated it has Linux on the system, okay? Linux is on the system, okay? I stated that in the description. You can type up, what your little, item is about. I stated it. Now, this guy hit me up. He said, yo, man, I need a computer badly. First off, I put it on there for 100. He wanted to cut the price all the way down, right? I mean, completely down, right? I say, $50. I say, dude, you can't even buy half a computer with $50. He said, all right. He said, I really need it. I said, I'm sorry, man. He said, okay, I'll throw a Chromebook on it. I'll throw a Chromebook with the 50. I said, really? He said, yeah, man. He said, I'll give you $50 plus the Chromebook. I told him 75 or I can't do it. He said, man, I really need this laptop. I said 75 in the Chromebook. He said, man, I really need a computer. Blobbity, blobbity, bleep. So I felt bad for the guy, and me being as broke as I am, because I needed the money in order to get that part on there, to get a new tire. Oh, yeah, the tire blew out on the car, so I had to get another tire. Had to pay the guy to put the control arm on. Y'all know. So I did all this stuff. I break down. I say, you know what? Just give me the 50. I said, just give me the 50, and we'll see, where else we can go with that. He said, all right. Now, this is all via text. Many people don't really talk anymore these days. So this is all via text, okay? This guy called me, okay? And he said, no. He texted me. He said, can you put Windows on it? I said, I normally charge extra because it comes with Linux. He said, yeah, all I got is the 50, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll put the Windows. I brought, like I said, people help me out in times of need. I've had weird blessings come my way. So I try to return it without, complaining and talking about it. And, so all this is really even, ridiculous. So anyway, I put Windows on the system. I put Windows Professional on the system. I took Linux off. It's a straight Windows system now, and it's ready to go. I put his little account on there. I made sure everything was on there. It's good. Now, what happens is, right, when you install these Windows, the drivers don't necessarily come with the installation. Okay, so when I gave this guy a laptop, he couldn't get online, okay? So that's my fault, okay? It's my fault because I should have automatically made sure that everything could work on the laptop before I gave it to him, okay? But me rushing out, because I threw Windows on there as soon as, he asked for it. He said, yo, man, can you put Windows? I used my USB key. I plugged it in. I started up the installation. The installation was done in about 20 minutes. I shot downtown. I met with the guy. Now, here's where it gets confusing. I opened up the laptop to show this guy, okay, everything, okay? I like to do that. I like to show all of my people what I'm selling them. I'm not selling bull crap. This is the real deal. This is trill. You know what I'm saying? This is 100% what you're going to get. Tell me you happy now. Don't come calling me later talking about, yeah, man, blah, I want my money back, blah, because you already saw what I showed you. Now, if it's up to you, if you don't have time for me to show you, you don't want to, do the walkthrough. I like to do a walkthrough of all systems that I sell people. Even if I fix your system, I like to show you that I fixed it before you leave. You know what I'm saying? That's a real lesson I learned. I done gave people laptops. They done came back telling me I ain't fixed it. Now I'm going to show you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you that I saw that it was fixed, you saw it was fixed, and everything else. That was a serious bumblebee. But anyway, so I show up, right? So we meet downtown, right? I meet with this guy. I open up the system to show him, right? I say, yo, man, check this out. So here's this, here's that. I start point little stuff out or whatever, on a laptop. He says, well, yeah, I gotta go, man. He didn't really say that, but he said, yeah, okay, yeah. He's kind of rushed this thing along, as to say, yeah, I believe you or whatever. So we go to the ATM, we get the money, we make the exchange, had a little chit chat or whatever. A fire alarm went off, at PNC, which was strange. Anyway, it was a whole nother story. Later on that night, I get a text from this dude saying he cannot get online. Now, I started getting lightweight disrespectful texts from this dude talking about, yeah, I feel like you sold me, you set me up, you sold me a busted laptop. This is what I mean by when people get in their feelings without really letting the situation get a chance to marinate or really letting the situation get a chance to be diffused. because he jumped right, like, and I told this guy too, like, you know, and while he was texting me, my car was in the shop. So I was at the mechanic shop trying to like, you know, get with these dudes, you know, talk to these dudes. And it was real rough because my phone was going dead. And, you know, the house is like way low, you know, around, you know, a couple of blocks or whatever. And my phone is on like, you know, less than 20%. So anyway, man, he texted me going, so anyway, I text this guy all the instructions of what he need to do to download the driver. He still texting me talking about, yeah, man, after you set me up and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man, my dad is going to be upset and blah, blah, blah. So it was kind of like he was rudely rushing me, or he was like rudely trying to pinpoint, you know, a bad deal or a bad sale on me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't appreciate it, you know, and especially I guess he felt like I was really abandoning him because I wasn't really getting back to him as far as like the messaging. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really getting like right back with him because my phone was dead, obviously. And I told him that. I said, yo, dude, my phone's going dead, but here's the instructions on how to get the driver. You know, anybody can follow these instructions. Now, then I found out later it's way more difficult to get the driver than I thought, which was another fault on me. Okay? Most times, folks, you can get on Google, you can type in the driver that you need, you can put in the computer that you got, you know, within the first 5 queries, you can, you know, grab your driver, download it to a flash or download it to your desktop. All you got to do is double click it, folks. The driver should install, restart the computer, should be good to go, ace, you know, go start cookie, all that. Not this time, okay? So what happens is, right, I tell him I meet him tomorrow, which is today, okay? So, long story short, folks, I'm not going to get all into the details on what happened today. But some customers really need to, number one, try to have a little bit more respect for the business. Because not a lot of people look at the business as if it's they look at the business as if it's something that's feasible. You know what I'm saying? The business is there to serve you, you know? So, like, when you disrespect the business, or when you disrespect, okay, let's just like McDonald's, right? Let's say you work at McDonald's. No, yeah, right. Let's say you want McDonald's, right? Let's say they didn't get your order right, or they forgot something. Let's say you go back and you dog them, right? You dogged them out. Yeah, nigga, you a dumb fuck faggot, nigga. Nigga, that's why your mama eat butterball, bologna, whatever, blah, 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 whatever you want to say. I know that was extra corny. But, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do to roast people, I mean, you roast the life out of this person, right? And now you turn around and want your order. What do you think is supposed to happen after that? What do you think is supposed to happen? Do you really think your burger ain't gonna have no spit? You really think your fries ain't gonna have no booty crumbs? Like, think about this stuff before you do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, long story short is this, folks. It wasn't really a dispute. It was like a debate. It was actually pretty professional, but I think this guy, he kind of went overboard on his mind, on his head a little bit. I think he should have kind of, you know, kind of understood where I was coming from a little bit, but he didn't want to hear it, you know. But I guess he spent his money, and like I said, I know the feeling. But I was trying to explain to the guy that, you know, I knew how he felt because I've been there, but he just wouldn't listen. He was a younger guy, like 19, 20. I told him, like, you know, I'm 32 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, like I said, this is a service, you know what I'm saying, that I do for people. It's a service. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like to keep my business very professional. You know what I'm saying? Very, very professional. So, long story short, man, look. The driver did not download as I thought it would. I'm real upset about that. Matter of fact, I went directly to HP's page where they have every single driver you can download, every single one that you can get, and I have yet to find the right driver. I tried about 8 drivers, every driver on the page. It didn't work. I tried that's what I did not think of, Genius. So I'm going to download Driver Toolkit and see if maybe I can run a search on the system, and maybe it'll detect what driver is needed, download it. That's the way I used to run it back in the trade school days. I didn't even go and get individual drivers. I would download Driver Toolkit. I just hope they ain't trying to make a brother pay. But yeah, so long story short, man, look, I got the laptop, and technically it's dude's laptop. Okay? I have his laptop. All right? Now, every inch in my body, I told you, man, look, I believe in God. I believe in spirits. I believe that, sometimes, people can see what you're doing just to test you. I believe in all this stuff. So half of me wants to keep the laptop. Okay? This guy met me in public. I could block his number. I could block him off, offer up. I could do all this stuff. Okay? Half of me is saying, man, keep the laptop. The dude was a jerk. He was trying to push you around, talking about, because I told him, that I had somebody else, that I had to go and meet, handle today. Well, you weren't going to handle anything. You aren't going to go anywhere else until you handle me. This is what the text is saying. So right then and there, and mind you, dude was late too on top of it. So, when people make these times up, like I said, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But when you make these times up and then you try to throw that out there like, well, you're not going to go handle anything else until you handle. Whoa, bro, like I don't know who you used to dealing with, but I don't let nobody talk to me like that. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a problem with, my parents try to boss me around at this age. So, what make you think I'm going to let you talk about, I started to start the car and leave. But, when I told them, like, yeah, it's going to be an extra $20. And then on top of that, like, well, I got other people to go meet. Anyway, man, look, long story short, look, I had him stick around. I tried a couple drivers. I tried a couple methods. It didn't work. And I got this dude's laptop. And I would never keep somebody's stuff like that. Like I said, I feel like it's just bad karma, man. You don't want that kind of stuff on you. But, the kid, he wasn't too smart. That's why his dad kept contacting him and stuff, while I was there. Kept calling, kept texting, kept trying to see what was going on. Because I think he knew his son wasn't really, I don't want to say the brightest crayon in the box, but his son was too hasty. He wasn't really watching the moves. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, man, I'm still trying to figure out what the heck is up with the computer. I'm going to work on that tonight, most certainly. I'm also going to work on it. I told him I would call him tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead, fix it up, give it back, man. Because like I said, I don't want that bad karma on my system. I don't want that bad. I've had that happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Put it like that. That's a whole story in a box. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about that because, us as business, like if you're like a manager, even if you're just like a regular employee, you know what I'm saying? You have feelings and emotions. You know what I'm saying? I know it's supposed to be customer first. That's always the rule, no matter where you work. If you're dealing with anything that's customer related, anything that has anything to do with, customer service, like you work at Popeyes. Or if you work at, like I said, Best Buy, Staples. If you work, it's always supposed to be about the customer first. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. And that's what it's supposed to be. But I feel like the customers run away with that concept and completely forget that we are a service to them. You know what I'm saying? So your service ultimately depends on your attitude. It's already your job. You know what I'm saying? It's already like we already there to work. We already there to work for you. So if you give us a hard time, it's going to make your product, or it's going to make whatever you're trying to get probably come out a hard time. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to be a little bit harder for you to get what you're trying to get. So it kind of sucks when you get an attitude with the person that's trying to help you out. Like I said with the McDonald's incident. You don't want to cuss out the McDonald's, person, and they got to bring your food. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you just try to, rush me or tell me or whatever. And then, when dude left, all right, and tomorrow is when I'll meet you for the last time. Like, dude, I should just keep your laptop. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be a bigger person. I'm trying to be a better person about the whole situation. And but everything in me, bruh, saying, man, keep the laptop and sell it because I need the money. And dude didn't even pay me full price. And that little Chromebook that he gave me was pretty busted up. So it's not like it was like a tip-top shaped Chromebook brand new with the box. No, it was missing little notches. It was, it had scratches on the top of it, little sticker gunk. It wasn't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But, dude tried. He said he needed it. And then on top of that, he said, yeah, man, and this the only $50 I got. Then I look at dude's Cash App balance. It say like $250 something. So I'm not going to get into all of this personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want the customers to know that we love y'all and we need y'all for business. Just like y'all need us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need us to fix y'all laptops, serve y'all food, service y'all cars. Y'all need us to, pave y'all streets. You know, some of us, you know, mow your lawns, you know, take out your trash, you know, take care of your kids. So try to bear in mind that this is a two-way street. Business is a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Business is it needs the consumer and it needs the person who is pushing the product for you to consume. It needs both. It's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? So when one of us get pissed, it's not good. And once again, I'm not saying that you're not entitled to be upset. I'm not saying that you're not entitled to feel like, you know, you are duly just what you paid for, duly just what you deserve. Don't get me wrong. That is not what I'm stating here. What I'm stating here is that if something go wrong or if something, you know, mess up that you don't like, please try to talk to us, try to get with us, try to see about how we can fix the situation, try to see how many different people may feel about the situation. You know, maybe talk to somebody before you get so pissed off that you start sending messages like, no, you're not going to do anything else until you do this. Like, talk to somebody before you start sending those kind of messages. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to be the biggest, most brolic, most gangster guy. I just want my respect like anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard to make sure that you got what you needed. You know, there was a mistake made, you know, in the process. And well, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'll admit it. It was my fault. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, don't try to, like, you know, throw me, you know, completely up under the bus. So, with that said, man, it's a great day out here, man. I'm starving, dude. I haven't eaten all day. I've been ripping and running since this morning. I slept in so late today. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, man. So, I mean, the day is great, though. And this little library over here had, like, this great little scenery that you can look at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so me and my little skate buddy, my element, trying to get back on the board, trying to, not as easy as I thought. It's just like hitting the gym. Like, I thought, like, yeah, man, it's gonna be easy, man. You know, just hop on the treadmill, just hop on the weights. No. Like, you know, 32 is like them reminder years. Like, yeah, dude, you getting up there, bro. Like, I mean, you ain't 21 no more. Like, yeah, your little stature, man, ain't really, ain't young spring chicken no more. And you ain't been exactly living the healthiest of lifestyles. You know, with the fried chicken and the swishers and the liquor and the, you know, couch potato, you know, routine and the video games and the computers. And, yeah, you might want to get out and get some fresh air. So, yeah, man, I played around on that. Like I said, I told y'all, you know, the whip's back running and everything. Man, I still definitely want to get into, like, them narcissist posts, man. Them narcissist posts are so important, man. People have to know that they are not alone. That is so important. You have to know you have a way out. You know what I'm saying? You got to build your own strength. You know, no matter how tough it is, man. Build your own strength, man. Find a way. I'm telling you. I'm going to do some more posts on that. And I said I was going to do a post on witches, on dark witches. Because there's light witches and there's dark witches. I said I was going to do a post on both. So I will be doing that. And then I covered soul and energy. And I still haven't covered mind and spirit and body. I think I want to do a video for those three topics. And I said I was going to do another energy. So yeah, man. This about wraps it up, man. Like I said, today was a gorgeous day weather-wise. You know, the car held up, you know, on the freeway. I'm pretty happy about that. I was kind of scared because that car, man, is just like, I don't want to call it a death trap, but it held up. You know, I pushed up to about 85 in the express lane, and yeah, all was well. You know, I went out, I made a little run out in Euclid, and, you know, I got back on 90, man. Got on 90 West, and here I am talking to y'all over here by the beach. So, y'all enjoy y'all day, you know what I mean? If y'all at the beach, take suntan, grab a towel, because it might get a little chilly. It ain't super hot like that. Like I said, it's just perfect. And, yeah, you know, if y'all see these blogs, man, once again, hit me up or something, you know. Napalm 2009 on YouTube. I got a Twitter, Napalm 20XX. I got a I got a couple Instagrams, so I'll be dropping more on that. Peace out.